what are the best way to reduce meta advertising cost? Now, I want to actually cut in from a few angles. First thing first, to reduce meta advertising cost means you want to make sure that your campaign is performing at the top level. Okay, so I think a few things you really need to take advantage on. First, if you're an e-commerce business, consider switching over to Advantage Plus shopping campaign, especially if your campaign has been getting good results, you have been getting conversion, and everything is actually tracked properly. Going for Advantage Plus shopping campaign can help you get even better result at the lower cost. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now, if you're in lead gen, I would actually strongly recommend that you actually try Meta AI content tools. There are certain tools that can actually help you really optimize your creative to help you get audience in that. In fact, a lot of my clients have been seeing really improved CTR, which means when you get better CTR means you get better results, right? So that's really something that actually can help you to do better. So those are the few things that actually I believe you should take advantage on. And then after that, if you're in e-commerce, there are more in-depth tools such as what do we call the conversion goal, value goal optimization. These are all the latest features that Meta just introduced in late 2024, and you can actually take advantage on. But if you're not sure how to actually navigate that, I would actually recommend that you go for this Meta Ads Blueprint 2025, which I would actually go through that in a more greater detail. Now, the second thing you should consider doing here is you should really consider optimizing your creative direction to make sure that you are actually leveraging on the fact that now Meta Ads is now intent-based, whereby what do you mean by that? Meta can actually effectively match your product, or so-called your advertisement, to people who are actively looking for your product or services. Yes, I say that. Why? Because now, like I say, Meta advertising is intent-based right now because Meta understand the intent. Say, for example, they know that a person is actually looking for a pen, for example, because he just visited a website looking for a pen, but he has not purchased the pen yet. So that means the next maybe 24 hours will be critical, and they will show all the ads that are selling pen to this person to help them make better decision on, like which one is better, to give you more choices and all that, because that's what Meta wants to achieve. So if you're running ads, if you've been using some confusing creative and everything, you should actually consider to make it a lot more straightforward to leverage on the latest technology. So that's something I want to actually highlight to you. So yeah, and of course, if you've been running ads, you've been getting good results, how to reduce your Meta Ads cost further is by optimizing it, whereby you can actually learn how to analyze the data. For example, if you've been getting good result, but your CTR is at the lower side, maybe you should actually test new creative direction to improve the CTR, because I've seen a lot of my clients, by improving the CTR, they can actually get 20 to 30% better result, more revenue without increasing budget. So all these are the things that I cover in Meta Ads Blueprint 2025. So this is a 4.5 hour training where I talk about the latest technology and tools that you have to leverage. You really have to take advantage on to help you get better results, reach better audience and stuff like that. And also I talk about how do we design a Meta Ads strategy that can actually optimize your outcome. You see, a lot of my clients are getting decent ROAS at the top of funnel, meaning you're probably getting just 1 or 2 ROAS. But the retargeting, if you do it right, you can actually get a lot better conversion at a lower cost. And when you balance it up, the top of funnel and retargeting, you are able to get way better results. So I also discuss about different retargeting strategies that I use for my clients and all in my Meta Ads Blueprint 2025. I have it for e-commerce and what do we call that? And lead gen. So I cover for both. And I do not just talk about how do I design a strategy for e-commerce and lead gen. I actually have a step-by-step walkthrough showing you how do I set up the campaign for e-commerce and lead gen in different modules in great detail, so that you can actually understand, know how to use the features and tools in the Ads Manager and apply it yourself, right? So yeah, and of course, on top of that, I also talk about analytics, meaning how do you actually understand the number of your campaign and make the right decision? And on top of that, how do we actually, how do we optimize? How do we make decision? How do we, judge whether should I change creative right now? Should I switch, change different optimization or anything like that? And if I want to scale, When should I scale? How do I scale effectively? All these are actually being well documented in Meta Ads Blueprint 2025, where you can actually straight away, like go in, learn, and start leveling up your Meta Ads game. So that's what I really want to recommend to you. But of course, if you're saying that, Jason, I've done enough learning, can you just help me set up? Yes, I do take a handful of clients every month where I would actually design your Meta Ads strategy. For the first, we have 2 Zoom calls, right, in this program. First Zoom call is we will have a discussion based on your goals and your material, your duration, your budget, and everything. I would actually give recommendation how should we plan our budget strategy, how much money we should actually spend on top of funnel and retargeting, and what are the key messages we should be using for top of funnel and retargeting, what are the audience targeting that we should actually set for, and everything that needs to be done. So once after the discussion, you go on and build your campaign material and all that. On the second call, I will be setting up the campaign in front of you, with you, bring a team if you want, and everything will be recorded. So you can actually use this as a learning program for your future team members. So yeah, so that's what we can do. Scan this QR code. Let's have a quick discussion and see if we're a good fit to work together. If yes, then great. Let's work together. Otherwise, I'll point you to the right direction on how do you actually level up to solve your current problem that you're facing right now.